The king of the north!
Dracarys.
I will hurt you for this.
I am the sword in the darkness.
Lion doesn't concern himself with the opinions of the sheep.
Let me give you some advice, bastard.
Chaos isn't a pit. Chaos is a ladder.
What is up, everybody? Jeremy Eisenfire here, and welcome to the channel. And today, we just received a massive update from George R.R. Martin concerning the future of House of the Dragon, including a sneak peek of the first 2 episodes of Season 2, and exactly how many seasons of House of the Dragon they are going to produce. After spending 3 days on the House of the Dragon set with the cast and crew, George has come back with some very interesting details as to what we can expect to see in the second season. And it seems like George was very impressed with what he saw. He starts off by saying that he is no stranger to film and television sets, having worked in the industry since 1986, and states that he has never seen anything that can compare with the Red Keep and the Dragonstone sets that they have built at Leavesden Studios. He goes on to describe it as huge, stunning, and so damn real that I felt that I had gone through a time portal to medieval Westeros. I love castles and have visited dozens of actual medieval castles, keeps, and other towers in my time, and none of the real castles I have ever seen can hold a candle or a torch to our Red Keep. And even goes on to state that he is more impressed with the House of the Dragon set than he was with any of the Game of Thrones sets. And as much as I loved Game of Thrones, I have to admit that sometimes they fail to convey just how big the world of Westeros is, and I feel like House of the Dragon is definitely correcting that. Not only with the Red Keep, but with the tournament that we saw in Season 1 as well, where we got a proper look at what a Westeros tournament should look like, and Harrenhal in particular. Harrenhal in Game of Thrones was impressive to say the least, but in House of the Dragon you really get a sense of just how big Harrenhal really is. So I must say, for the scale and the scope of House of the Dragon, they are definitely one-upping Game of Thrones. And here we get a photo of George R.R. Martin and showrunner Ryan Condal on the House of the Dragon set, in what is most likely the Heart Tree at Harrenhal. George also gives us some information cheese event which is reportedly happening within the first 2 episodes. And it looks like they are going to be some pretty hard-hitting episodes, to say the least. And I, for one, cannot wait to see how the whole Blood and Cheese event plays out on screen. We did get a small preview of it in the first House of the Dragon teaser trailer that released last week, but I have a feeling it is going to be jaw-dropping for book readers and non-book readers alike. Now, of course, there's always that part of me that wished we could have spent a little bit more time with Helena and the other characters that are going to be involved with Blood and Cheese, just to give the audience a little bit more of a deeper connection with them, but either way, I'm sure it is going to be a very intense episode. But hopefully in the coming weeks and months, once new footage starts to come out and they start ramping up promotion, we will get that definitive.
The king of the north!
Dracarys.
I will hurt you for this.
I am the sword in the darkness.
Lion doesn't concern himself with the opinions of the sheep.
Let me give you some advice, bastard.
Chaos isn't a pit. Chaos is a ladder.